Last time, we got to spend a few moments with Kinto on the water taxi as he took us ashore for dinner.
What are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Thanks for fetching us.
I'm glad to see you guys.
Like that?
We got reacquainted with BB at the hostess station and met Christina and Alana.
We're happy to be back.
Yeah.
So happy to have you.
Thank you.
BB sat us at a spectacular table for dinner with priceless views. Our plans for the new day included being tourists. We traveled over Virgin Gorda, headed for the baths via ferry, and taxi with Patsy. We hiked to Devil's Bay and took in the sights along the way. Once we got to Devil's Bay, we went for a swim before it got too busy.
Oh my god, this is the water.
We hiked and enjoyed the geological formations of the baths. We totally enjoyed the refreshing ponds amongst the boulders. We enjoyed a nice lunch at the top of the baths where we had an inchworm or 10mm worm join us. Our day of being tourists came to a close and we headed back to the boat. It's a lovely evening and we have returned from playing tourists.
Do a proper chokehold if you're going to do a chokehold.
We've cleaned up and are taking a few photographs with the setting sun. First Shauna and Adrian.
So many instructions, so many rules.
And Georgia and Shauna. We are waiting for Kinto to come by and pick us up. As you can tell, we are ready a bit early this evening. We will have dinner again at the Bitter End Yacht Club. Here comes Kinto in the water taxi. Going ashore in the evening via water taxi is so easy and convenient. No one experiences a wet bottom from a wet dinghy ride.
Busy all of a sudden, guys. No problem.
We are stopping by another vessel to pick up some additional folks who are going ashore. Apparently, this is a skipper charter with the captain staying on board for the evening. It is a short walk from the dock to the restaurant, and we get another lovely table for dinner. We take a couple of photos with Bibi.
Very nice.
After dinner, we check out the quarterdeck and go upstairs to the upper deck bar, seating, and library. During the day, the views from the upper deck are lovely. Kinto's going to pick us up in the water taxi and take us back to the boat. Alright, here's our generator. This valve here, pulling up on it, switches it from the starboard to the port tank. And the actual lever on the valve is over here. And it's not exercising properly, so I have to take the barrel off and see if I can get the lever on the two valves to exercise and see if the cable is moving freely. And the generator's been running all night, so it's pretty warm in here, so I'll wait till later when it's in the shade and it's a little cooler. We are trying out the new breeze booster. The breeze booster helps funnel flowing air into the cabin space below. When there's a little breeze, this device can make the cabin below quite comfortable. So our hatch scoop is bringing in lots of air. You can see George's hair blowing around as evidence to that. And we're vacuum bagging all our linens so they stay free from moisture, mold, and mildew. Power cats are starting to have a larger presence here in the BVI. I suspect that in the not-too-distant future, Power Cats will be the vessel of choice for the beach bar vacationers. We dropped Shauna and Adrian off at the Bitter End Yacht Club so that they could spend time at the beach. Georgia and I are off to go snorkeling. Beach day at the Bitter End. We went back to the boat, got changed, and now we are off to go snorkeling. Where are we going, honey? And just like that, we are snorkeling. We are snorkeling off the southwest corner of Eustatia. As you can see, the water is quite clear. The seagrass is doing well, which I understand is important for turtle feeding grounds. There are thousands of little or baby fish, which is just amazing to see. We're on the southwest corner of Eustatia. The water's super clear. We're the only ones here. Very nice. All right. Georgia and I mostly hold hands when we are snorkeling. I tend to pull her along whenever we are swimming. It keeps us together, and as it pertains to safety, it is good to have your partner nearby when swimming in open water. That is Necker Island in the background, which is the home of Richard Branson. Necker Island is 74 acres in size and is part of the Virgin Limited Edition portfolio of luxury properties. The whole island operates as a resort. So what might be the cost? For an individual room, the rate is $3,850 to $8,750 per night. One can also rent 24 rooms for up to 48 guests for $140,000 per night, or 20 rooms for 40 guests at $118,500 per night. What is included, you might ask? Your luxury accommodation, all meals and drinks including alcohol, boat launch transfer from Virgin Gorda or to the Beef Island Airport, water sports equipment so you can go kite surfing, wakeboarding, paddleboarding, sailing, snorkeling, and even scuba diving. Additional charges apply. Wait, what? Yeah. Plus much more. Hold on. I'm still stuck on additional charges apply. Oh, and free Wi-Fi through the island. Wi-Fi, just what we need to get away from it all. Although the island is privately owned, under BVI law, all beaches up to the high water mark are Crown land and therefore open to the public. We are headed back to the boat now. I'm checking the generator seawater strainer, and it's full of debris, so now I need a bucket to dump the debris in. This is the generator raw water strainer, and it had quite a bit of debris in it, so I'm going to remove the cap, remove the debris, and then put it all back together. I took the filter topside and washed it out, and now I'm reinstalling it. With a loose cap, I'm opening the seacock to fill up the filter with water and push all the air out. Then I tighten it all up. These Harbor Freight oil filter wrenches come in handy for all sorts of jobs. All done. Kinto was here to pick us up and take us to Saba Rock. We are going to see the feeding of the tarpon, tour the island, and have dinner.
How are you guys?
We're good.
Georgie, how are you? What's up, guys? Saba Rock, right?
Please. You can kind of see yourself, and when I start filming the fish, I swear they know they're being filmed and they swim off. At 5 o'clock every day, a staff member from Saba Rock feed the tarpon. The person used to share details about the fish and made it quite entertaining. Now he just throws food, and it is still nice to see. Tarpon can grow 4 to 8 feet long and weigh 60 to 280 pounds. That's a big fish. Tarpon breed in offshore warm, isolated areas. Females can lay up to 12 million eggs at once. Adult tarpon are strictly carnivorous and feed on midwater prey. They hunt nocturnally and swallow their food whole. That doesn't sound like much fun. The crowd thinned out quite quickly this evening.
Yeah. They're fish.
These shot glasses stick together and they don't stack well. Adrian picked one up and the bottom one dropped out. Unbeknownst to me, the gal working in the shop claimed that Adrian broke one and made him pay for it, and then threw the shot glass in the trash. This was the third time that our guests had an uncomfortable encounter with the sales staff at Saba Rock. This is one of my favorite places to sit and relax. Generally it's quiet. The view is spectacular, and this kind of downtime is just what we all need from time to time.
Oh, it's so nice. Yes, you have. That's a good video. It's a really expensive video. $20. That's a lot. I really don't want to do it. How much was it? $20. Yeah, you still do. Oh, that's what I was wrong. We left it.
Richie, what were those fish called on the other side?
Tarpon.
Oh, I know the Spanish name, Sábalos.
Tarpon.
Tarpon? Okay.
That was a tarpon?
Yeah. One side of the island has a completely different vibe than the other.
Well, I feel much closer to these people.
Something like that. And then we have stuff on
Whatever you guys want to do, we If you guys give us options, we don't know what to say.
Yeah, I think that might be a good
Well,
day.
where were you when I was cleaning the bottom of the boat today?
Well, I didn't want to do that. I can tell you that. I know what I don't want to do, and it's that.
I think that might be a good option, is to go to the bubbly pool. We could go to Beeline Bar and have a drink or two.
Yeah.
And then we could barbecue hamburgers on the boat.
Oh, we bought those french fries.
Outdoor dining in these surroundings is just the best. Come back next time as we reserve a mooring ball, untie the lines, and set sail for Joost van Dyke and more. We would like to invite you to subscribe, leave a comment or a question, and click the like button. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you, and thanks for watching.